Hey guys, thank you for tuning into the Killcam, the #1 podcast for your trickshotting and sniping community needs. I'm here with Dizzi, Muok, and Chiral. Say what's up, guys.
What's good?
What is up, boys?
Hello.
Yep.
We're gonna be talking about stuff generating from the red situation that recently happened to how Potter's doing, the SM2, and even Pluto voice chat, and maybe even the sniping or the Ion sniping team. Sorry. What do you guys want to get started on?
Fucking red, I guess.
Yeah, I'm down for the red situation.
All right, Muok, you probably have the most insight from the red situation than any of us, so you should take the stand.
Okay, so I actually have some screenshots from the original red chat up until the third, fourth red chat that didn't get completely obliterated. So obviously last year, you guys know that Red, the organization Red was actually bought, and supposedly, I don't know if you guys heard of this or not. No, I showed you guys the screenshots. Supposedly there was a pending transaction to buy the organization Red and start the team back up. From what I know, though, there's obviously a bunch of memes about it, and there's a bunch of trolls that go into the group chats and like to soft block. So I know they went through like 3 or 4 chats.
Yeah, I remember the second that I heard that Red was back, I seen people like tweet out that they joined as a joke and shit, and like it was really funny because people were like tweeting out that they joined Red. And like, there's so much memes on Twitter. Twitter's just blowing up with memes. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And what's
this happened a while ago?
Pretty sure. Actually, no.
What's really crazy to me is it's not like smaller.
Dude, I'm just laughing because I pulled it up on Twitter, dude. Like, I don't even understand why they want to bring Red back in the first place, considering the fact that it died a shit team. So let it. Don't revive it as a
yeah, exactly.
And it's not like, even it's not even that it was smaller people who joined joined them. It was there were some bigger names that joined them.
Yeah.
You should list those. I don't know the people who joined. You should list them.
I'm not gonna list them just for them.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know we were gonna keep it like.
Just because I don't want them to have anything. But I do know that there was actually a tweet of somebody getting blacklisted from the team before it even began. And that is just because he changed his name to Red Kiwis and asked if there were any little girls in the chat.
That's so fucking out of line.
I actually have some news on the Red situation. I just looked at their Twitter account. It looks like somebody completely purged it.
Yeah, it got completely purged. It is now
it's titled Red is a shit team.
Yeah.
And in the bio it says Red is dog shit. You stupid fucking new gens. Now go fuck yourself and get cancer.
All I remember from the fucking Red situation is I posted like a black dude twerking under like their post that they're
So the way I see it is, the only way Red is ever gonna be revived successfully is if they actually bring back the OG Red members and they actually revive it the right way, and they don't have these third parties trying to revive it.
A lot of them do play Fortnite, and one's a pedophile, so
yeah, like
I don't think even if they did, the real people did actually come back and try to bring it back, it wouldn't be the same.
No,
because obviously the community is dead.
It definitely wouldn't be the same, unfortunately. I mean, like there were so many great memories from back then, and it was sad to see them go. But I think.
Like, I guess one good thing, about Red is that Gandhi has just came back with a brand new channel, just like posting a bunch of old clips, and he's like getting millions of views, which I think is crazy. I personally love Gandhi. I used to watch all the Red House videos, and I just think it's crazy that he's like coming back and just popping off in the whole YouTube short, section. So I just thought that was sick because he's like one of my favorite creators in like the whole Red spectrum.
Dude, I
But
think
yeah.
Gandhi.
the one thing that I did notice through every single chat in this attempt for a revive is the amount of people who thought it was legit, who thought they were actually in red finally, and then the amount of people who thought it knew that it was just gonna end, so they just trolled.
Yeah. I think that they did good things. That is a very good. I would have definitely loved to be added to that chat, see the shit storm that was brewing in there. But yeah, I think it's I think that's very funny that people would join, try to
It's crazy because they even had a recruitment in the grinders chat. They had so much, and the real reason behind on why they didn't keep pursuing trying to revive Red was not only because of the trolls and all the issues and all the hate behind the name, but also because the logo is actually copyrighted, which everybody knows.
Yeah.
And what I found crazy is when they first came back, they were trying to use the old red logo with the FaZe symbol in it for the E.
That's not gonna.
That will not pass, bro.
No. But they had. I know they had Google Drives, they had the YouTube, they had everything set up ready to go. But yeah, it eventually, ended, and now I know that they've stopped trying to bring it back, and now they are starting up a team called Eternal.
Yeah. Well,
that name is going to age fucking horribly.
Yeah.
Very.
But I mean, the person who tried to start Red up again, it was his old team that he never got officially started. So hopefully they have some luck behind it.
Yeah, I feel like the only reason why like Red even came to be is because it was just like a couple of kids like thinking that they were gonna do something. Like, I don't blame them for trying to start it because I don't know. It just seems like it'd be like a big like achievement to bring a team like that back. Like, there have been teams like that.
It's definitely. And well, from them, it definitely wasn't gonna happen. You just gotta think, like, even if you were to have the contract and everything, it's still like, it's very hard to revive any team. Like, you've seen it with a bunch of different teams in the community, like High Global. There's a bunch of different ones out there. Even
Seven,
yeah. Like, in Seven's case, that's like they did it good. They brought it back and it didn't fail like this one.
I feel like the only like fail part about Team 7 was they originally went only Australia.
What? Really?
I did not know that.
Yeah, because
that's a fact.
I started grinding for Team 7 when I started getting into MW3 Pluto, and I was like popping off. I was doing really fucking good. And I remember I tweeted out that I was grinding, and then my homie Cloudy 7 or Cloud C7, he DM'd me and he was like, "Yo, Team 7 is Oceanic only." And I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of stupid, but all right." So that's how I found out.
Definitely not a good part on their end.
They're not. I don't think they're Oceanic only anymore, though. There's a guy from the UK in there.
Yeah. But I do know that a lot of the kids that did join Red are now leaving the Eternal chat just because of the fact that they're not Red anymore. So
yeah. It's funny that just having that, it's like, oh yeah, I want to leave. Like, I don't know. Yeah. It just seems like you're not wanting to be in the team for the team, and you're just in there for the clout.
Yeah, for the past clout.
You can't really call it clout because it's like not the same thing. But they just want that fucking logo because that logo had a very big name and very like good stuff that came with it. But yeah,
I the way I see it is it's a team that ended. Some people think that it came to a horrible end and that it was a shit team and it was deserved. But back in the prime days, I think it definitely. It ended
for a
and
very long time, right? a very long time. There was like Red was better than FaZe for a little bit there.
Oh yeah, you had like Mile.
Yeah.
You had some of the greatest and most viewed content creators at that time. After a lot of the FaZe guys switched to Fortnite, you still had like Kiwis and Nicks still uploading Call of Duty. I do not know why Dizzi is dying.
Dizzi is just fucking dying over here. Like, oh my god.
Fucking view.
What happened to Dizzi? You know?
Sorry, Muok, you're not Muok. Majora's fucking with me right now. He sent me something in DMs and it
Oh god. Holy time, that's what.
But yeah,
Alright,
I definitely think
we
it's
can cut that out.
I definitely think it's a
Sorry.
dead team. I definitely think they just need to let it rest and let the memories that Red does have stay at
For
ease.
sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's real.
because like
Kind of fucking weird seeing, like a couple months before they ended this, they got a fucking camo in World War II.
True. Yeah,
Yes,
that is true.
yes, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is true.
I remember the first time I saw it, I bought the FaZe camo and the red camo.
they were trying to establish themselves in the esports community, and that didn't really go that far.
Because they weren't able to fund their fucking team. Like,
Eventually got bought out and changed to Nordevend. I don't know if you guys remember Nordevend.
Yeah, you guys
Apparently,
know
Nordevend is still a team.
they
They're
are.
still trying.
They are. I think they're actually a CS:GO team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool. Even though we don't like Nordevend.
Did you guys?
I don't know if you guys knew this. Nordevend actually, since they had the Red channel, they put every single Red video, trickshotting wise, sniping wise, every team montage ever. They put it in a big ass playlist, and that's the only way you can access that is just by going to their thing. And you have to like scroll down. You can't search for your own video, and it's a fucking hassle. But I just thought that was
At least they didn't permanently delete it though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still let the passes of the Red, live on, which is great by them. But I did read that another reason why the original Red ended because they weren't able to pay content creators.
Yeah.
Cool.
They weren't able to pay anybody in the team. They're streamers, they're content creators, like they're like COD like pro player. They couldn't pay anyone.
Sorry.
Yeah, they were
Like,
like, I think
Right.
the actual estimated number, I might be wrong on this. If you guys feel free to fact check me in the comments. I think it was right around $3 million that they owed.
Whoa, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And that's yeah. I feel like that number sounds like super fucking like big, but honestly, esports makes so much more money than most people think.
Yeah, and
that
if,
is true. Yes.
if you think of some
Like,
of the big content creators they had, it makes sense.
Yeah, and you also have to think that esports is a thing that is definitely of the this century. It wasn't something in the back in the day. So you got to think like, oh, all these kids are like, oh my god, Fortnite, and everything. And the communities are so big that like the Fortnite events. Even though I know we're COD podcasts, I have to mention the Fortnite events for the esports. They would just make shitloads of money. So you have to think everyone in that space is probably making a shitload of money. So it's like big as fuck.
And
Most of the teams that was in the World Cup, they made so much fucking money from the Fortnite World Cup. I think that's where esports teams fucking rose.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, yeah.
for sure.
But on a lighter note, recently Ion announced their sniping roster. Their sniping roster, sniping roster it's fucking loaded. Most of like the crazy underrated snipers that I followed on Twitter all joined. And some of these people were in super small teams and didn't really have a name, but now they're in Ion. And Ion's Ion is probably like the coolest and realest team in Call of Duty currently.
Yeah.
I agree.
Or parallel.
Yeah, so on Twitter they posted this picture. So I'm pretty sure this is how it goes. I don't know this from like the top of my head, but the two leads would be Sev and C-Train. They have Abrupt, Fuse, Stutzy, Snack, Sharp, Punze, Jekt, Heather, Regza, Purge, Noah, Neb, Gavin, and Adam.
Also, it's pronounced Aether, not Ather. Sorry, I just want to say that just in case if he's watching. I know somebody can get pissed off that, but yes.
Yeah, okay, that's my bad. I know I definitely butchered some of your guys' names. But some of these guys are definitely worthy of it. I've seen most of these guys' clips on Twitter and just being retweeted and shared, and they're just fucking. They were so fucking. They're crazy. They're insane.
Yeah, all these players are really good.
Yeah,
There's so many good players on here that I don't know. Book. I'm not really a trick or a sniper. Sorry, I'm more of a trick shotter. I wouldn't know as much about this as probably Muok would. Muok probably knows a lot about the players, so let's talk about the players.
I actually don't know. I think I've heard maybe one or two of the players that you've seen that you mentioned. Yeah,
I've heard Views. I know Views.
Yeah,
Views is a lot of these guys are really good.
Gavin is fucking crazy. I've seen one of his clips on my on my feed once. He's pretty crazy.
But yeah, it definitely sounds like it's gonna be a stacked roster, and
for sure.
I can't wait to see the first. I can't wait to
see
the first sniping team, Josh. It's gonna be be crazy.
I'm so good. I'm so fucking hyped for that. Ion has always had a stack roster. Whether it's like fucking they're designing, their editors, they're fucking trick shotters, and now they're snipers. Always.
I still remember back when, that real Red was done and it ended, that Sean created Ion, and I was like, damn, this is going to be one of the best teams in the community. And I'm still surprised that it has still withheld and upholded that,
For sure.
But if I believe I'm right, Sean announced that he doesn't do anything for Ion anymore. He's strictly only working for Parallel.
Nope, he's still going. He's still working with Ion. I think Ion is mostly with Tucker, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. I think he gave most of Ion to Tucker and some of the other leads, but Sean is still involved in Ion, just not as heavy as he was.
Yeah, because I mean, Sean's got his own brand that he's got to worry about. He's got Parallel to help worry about, and then he's obviously. I know right now Sean's grinding for FaZe 1. Just real quick, I do want to touch bases. Have you guys seen Sean's FaZe 1 upload?
Yeah, I did see the fishing. He hit a shot with a fishing pole, like it was like a fishing rod, but it was like an Xbox. I know. I thought that was
crazy,
super sick.
Dude. It was fucked. Anyways, Dizzi, you know about this. The fucking Pluto recently got voice chat for most of their servers.
Yes, I was just playing like an hour ago. I was in there
being very fucking loud.
Yes. I actually, if Muok can, I have a clip on my Twitter. If you could like play like a couple seconds of that, just to show people what the fuck it's like. But
I would definitely play that right here.
Yeah, play that right now. Yeah.
What have you done, Dizzi? Tell me. All the
Get Wi-Fi anyway to go.
But yes, in that lobby there was like two notable people that I do was Jaden, NorCal Jaden, and Obey Racer in there, and Jaden was playing some like music over his mic, and people were screaming, and I was just screaming dumb shit, and then Racer kept saying dumb shit, and I just thought it's a beautiful thing to add to the game. To be honest, voice chat should be in every single client.
I agree. It should be in every other fucking multiplayer game. Honestly.
Yeah, and it should be in every multiplayer game. But you look at stuff like Rust, like if you guys have played Rust, like it makes the whole game so much more fun. Even if there's because everybody thinks this, but if you join a game and people are shit talking, it can be the most funniest shit that you ever have. But
one of the fun. Oh, sorry.
No, continue. Sorry.
One of the funnest things I've had in voice chat. You'll know this because you were there. I think Muok too. Whenever we got like 8 nakeds together, just random people, and raided some guy's base with like wooden sticks and like.
I remember that. We were playing. We were playing Rust, and there was this like guy that actually had guns and shit, and it was a solo. And then we had like a Zerg of just like 10 people, and we just fuck with the guy the whole entire time. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And
I remember
And the actual games like BO2 PC, like PC BO2, you actually have voice chat. It's actually an option.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
clients like Plutonium, IW4X, there's not voice chat implemented. So I definitely think them adding voice chat into Plutonium was something huge. And I can't wait to see if they add it into, IW5X or 4X or something like that.
Yeah, well, you got to think those are different dev teams that are making those games for.
Yeah.
I don't know about I know that Plutonium made the MW3, the World at War, Black Ops 2 ones, but you got to think that who knows what the other dev.
4X is completely different dev. Different dev game.
It does.
Which is kind of odd because IW4X, BO2 and World at War, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe those were made by both of those were made by Sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And then IW5X, which is MW3, was made by Infinity Ward.
And Sledgehammer.
IW4X is made by Infinity Ward. So why is 4X not in the Plutonium launcher with the rest of them?
Who knows? I know that.
I think it's because it's by a completely different team than the other ones.
It could be.
Yeah.
Because I think, when did 4X come out? Like 2017?
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to cut that out. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Chiral, he definitely knows a lot about that because I remember playing with him because we've known each other for a while, probably like late 2017, early 2018. He was literally like a part of the first group that started playing 4X, like before it was like big.
Whenever it was still on the fucking tour launcher.
Yeah, Homeboy was trickshotting with this. Like,
yes.
Like,
the only server out there was fucking Walian.
Yeah. Walian EB. That was the funnest server. Dude. Like, I remember I started playing 4X a little bit later, but definitely before they added the controller support. So it would be like the Steam big window mode or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I remember that.
Super janky. Because I would spin, I do like a 720, and then like once I get like to the 1080, I'd like stop for like a couple frames, and then I'd spin again, and it would be really janky and hard to hit. But I didn't even care at the time because I was coming from console where I would, there wasn't really much shit. Like, obviously. Yeah. And then I was coming to this, I was like, damn, this is crazy. You can do all this crazy shit, get custom maps, all of this. And
I remember big screen mode because me and Dizzi were actually playing on some janky laptops at that time.
Yeah.
And I actually hit my best on one of the rat room maps. And,
I remember that clip.
I'm actually gonna put that in here, and it's absolutely insane.
Dizzi could probably talk about how bad his fucking PC was, because that was
that was horrendous.
My PC was garbage. It was compared to the one I have now. It was definitely the bottom.
I remember you showed me your fucking desktop, and like random black squares were appearing on there. I don't even know how that fucking happened.
Yeah, it was very bad. I definitely had a couple of viruses on that shit. And I remember definitely not a couple. I remember Muok had to walk me through how to fucking fix this Discord issue I had. It took like an hour, but like I would only be able to use Discord on the tab, like on a fucking Google Chrome. And I was like, bro, I can't do this anymore, bro. I can't fucking do this. I need to be able to use the Discord, like an actual app. And I wouldn't, I couldn't use it at the time because every time I'd open it, it'd say some dumb shit and then it would like close. And then I remember
it wasn't even an hour fix. It was like a 2-3 week attempt at fixing this, saying screw this, you're gonna have to deal, because I got frustrated with it, and then coming back to it like 2-3 months later and finally fixing it somehow.
Jesus.
By that time, it was like I got my brother's fucking old computer, which is shit. It's a very bad computer.
It was good at the time.
At the start, it was good.
But like later on, it was fucking bad. You couldn't even run 4X.
Let me just say something. 8 gigabytes of RAM, but 2 is allocated to Chrome or whatever the OS is. So 6 gigabytes of RAM with the shit CPU, RX 470, which is still on my computer right now. Great graphics card, but you know, obviously it's not one of the top tier ones still, but that thing was fucking garbage. It would literally, the only thing I could play was like IW4X at like the lowest settings, and that's basically it.
Still think the funniest fucking thing with that PC. Remember I tried to get you to fucking download the emulator and we tested out fucking Cars, the video game?
Yeah.
And it ran at like 20 frames and everything. I have a clip of it. Sorry for putting too much clips in here, but that is the funniest fucking clip I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that's a great clip.
But
yeah.
I definitely think this moving on from this from the Pluto voice chat, which is obviously something great that's gonna be definitely fun to use. I definitely think we should speak about SM2.
Oh yeah, baby. SM2 is gonna. Oh yeah.
My main question with SM2 is it gonna be like client or like clients with like the servers, or is it gonna run like actual Call of Duty games?
It's actual Call of Duty.
You're gonna be able to click find match, scroll down to whatever game mode you want to play, click it, and it's gonna like merge you in the lobbies. It's not gonna be I can imagine that they'll probably still have server browsers, you know, and shit, but I think the main way of playing is going to be through the like how it normally is, like on Black Ops 2 console and all that shit.
I don't know how you guys feel about this, but one of my favorite things that they're bringing back with SM2 is I believe they're doing the class loadouts similar to Call of Duty Ghost, where you have to earn like money and stuff from kills and XP in order to buy guns, and you have the option to buy whatever gun it is that you want.
Isn't that BO1 also?
Yes, BO1 does it, but you have a level that you have to be able to reach before you can actually buy it. Whereas Ghost, you didn't really have a level; you could just buy whatever it was.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
That is
I hope the perk system's not Ghost, because I did not like that fucking perk system.
I agree on that. Yeah, the perk system was kind of bad.
I also heard that with the prestige system, with every prestige, you could choose the prestige icon you want from every single Call of Duty. I think it was like every
and COD Online and COD Online. They're porting guns and maps from COD Online.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing something. I'm trying to look at something. They are adding a bunch of the COD Online guns to SM2, which is sick. Just because
they showed off that sniper.
It was very back when SM2 was a thing, or not SM2, sorry. Back when COD Online was a thing, it was very hard for people to play because you'd have to have somebody in China do some bullshit. I don't know, but anyways, I think it's gonna be sick that you can be able to use guns from that game in the new game.
For sure.
In the beginning, it wasn't like that. In the beginning, you could just not Google Translate. You know, like Chrome had the translate option for web pages that were in different languages than what you were than what your browser was in. So you would just translate it in the, you know, when it first started becoming popular, and then towards the end they made it to where you had to have if you didn't have an account already, you had to be you would have to buy a Chinese account.
I still think the fucking back in 2016 I actually managed to get my account, but for some fucking reason, I got banned like 3 times on 3 different accounts. I tried coming back to it in 2019, and I spent like 4 hours trying to get in, and it was hell.
Jesus.
But do you guys have what's your concerns with SM2 though?
Okay, so the one thing that I personally am afraid of is, well, because it's a Trickshotting podcast, is going to be Trickshotting. I'm personally can't wait to see what it's going to be like. It's probably going to just be like MW2 because it's built on top of MW2. So
for sure,
yeah, I'm just hoping that it's nice, because they said they wanted to make it good for trick shotters, red gunners, casual players, every single fucking thing you can think of.
So, I heard that they were talking to big name trick shotters that are in the community to help establish what would be good for trick shotting. I'm pretty sure they talked to Sean, which my hopes for what would be in is hopefully there's knacks, hopefully there's insta swaps, hopefully there's bounces, and I don't know. My biggest concern with SM2 is it possibly literally getting sued right as it comes.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
but
because
I feel
I know
like-
they're bringing the DSR. I know they're bringing the Remington. I know they're bringing Black Ops 2 guns. They're bringing guns from every Call of Duty. They're porting in the guns. So
Yeah.
definitely the concern is getting copyrighted for using that content.
for sure.
Yeah, you definitely got to think of all the IPs that they're just nabbing guns from, literally just yoinking guns from. That
Exactly.
you have to think that who knows who. But I look at it like if plutonium is a thing, then why can't SM2 be a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
If anything, they're just putting more of a creative value into it because they're actually adding onto it. Which
Yeah.
I know Treyarch and or whatever Blizzard, the shit companies, they're gonna look at that and be like, "Holy shit, they're competing with us. We should probably sue these guys." And then I'm just thinking, "Wow, that's
Unless they, unless they pay for these rights, unless they have contracts with these guys.
Yeah.
I feel like my
That'd be a
biggest
lot of
concern-
money though.
My biggest concern though with it would be in the fucking what's it called? In the clients already, it's really fucking easy to cheat in it, right?
yeah."
So my concern is with I'm pretty sure they have a small team. I have a feeling if they don't get an anti-cheat or something, cheating could become a big problem.
I think they already have a. I think they already have an anti-cheat. I'm pretty sure they worked with the anti-cheat with 4X.
Oh yeah.
But still,
Did you
there
guys see
is. I know I've seen clips where people are still using menus and stuff and still able to aimbot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully they at least made it a little bit better and beefed it up.
For sure.
But actually, talking about SM2, I think I sent this to Dizzi forever ago. There was actually a teaser of a game. It was a trickshotting game, and every time you did a part of a trick shot, like if you did a catwalk, you got a certain amount of, like say you did a catwalk, it was like Skate 3, you would get like 250 skill points or
I've
whatever.
had this idea for like 6 months in my head, bro.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm pretty sure that I don't remember the name of it. Somebody put that down in the comments below. I sound like a fucking YouTuber, but I don't remember the name. But that shit looks sick. Also, I thought it was all fake. I thought there was some shit on it on Twitter.
Yes.
I've had that.
So it started development, but I believe they actually, I believe that the fund, obviously, this is a big issue with a lot of smaller game creators is funding.
Yeah.
So I believe they actually ended it
And-
because of the funding issues.
Yeah. And apparently, another thing about like SM2 getting sued, they're not making any money.
Yeah.
So I don't think that like they could get sued off that. They're making $0.
Yeah.
It's a completely free thing, which is fucking sick. In my
I mean,
opinion.
the thing is,
You couldn't sell it. You couldn't sell other people's shit. I don't think.
no matter what, they could pull a cease and desist, like with fucking Nintendo. People make fan games for their shit, but still get taken down even if it's completely free. So there's still a
Yeah.
possibility.
True.
I'm just thinking that
Don't even get me started on Nintendo, by the way.
if somebody does make SM2, I think that it will always be there. Like even if it gets taken down, because you know how people can dump games,
Yeah, the source code.
Yeah, people probably dumped COD Online. That's probably how they're still getting the guns from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, they actually started development before COD Online ended, so they could have had all the port files.
Yeah, they could have just took everything. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
True.
Speaking of COD Online, dude, that was the most depressing shit I've ever seen. It's just people. I think it was Customs. Everybody, you guys know who Customs is. COD Online Trickshotter, fucking great guy. I played with him before on Vanguard, but he posted a video of them trickshotting the final 5 minutes of the game before it was shut down, and I just thought that was so sad because they had their own community in that.
I
And
believe he actually
thought
hit
that
in the last 5 minutes.
Did he?
I think so.
That's
crazy.
That's what,
I mean, it's definitely sad to see that COD Online ended, but then again, COD Online could have probably been sued.
One thing I really wish they hope they wish for one thing I hope that they dumped from the game was the zombies. If you guys ever played that, the zombies on that.
On COD Online, I didn't even know.
It's so fucking fun. Yeah, that's what I mainly played back in like 2016, 2017.
Huh. So going back to like the main Trickshotting community, did you guys see what like Potter's doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am the #1 Potter dick rider. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if he's like, oh, whatever, he fakes positivity. I don't care. Because I love Potter, and I've been supporting him since FaZe fucking 5, dude. I've been in his chat. I want to see this man succeed. This man deserves FaZe. I don't care.
I followed him on Twitter in like 2013. Like, just because I seen he posted one of his shots years ago. And then I see a tweet of him back. I'm like, yo, that's cool. I've been following him for over 2 years on Twitch now. So I'm very happy to see like how far he's going with trickshotting, especially right now with he just hit an underwater trick shot that got posted on fucking Drama Alert.
Yeah.
He got and the bucket shot.
Dexerto, the
yeah.
I still think the craziest shot he's hit from that is the fucking pool shot. That is
the pool shot.
Yeah.
The actual, like, you know, he hit the ball and it ricocheted and hit
the mouse form. Oh my god.
Yeah, that man is something else right now, dude. I genuinely think he's probably going to join FaZe.
For sure.
Awesome. That is sick for the community because that's what we need.
At first, I wasn't able to get into Potter. At first, I didn't really like him. You know, and I hate saying it. But at first, I was like everyone else. He did force a lot of positivity, it seemed to me. But when I started watching him more, and I started, you know, like actually watching his streams, and I didn't just see him on Twitter, it definitely, you know, it's the same thing every stream. And there's been streams where you can tell he's just like he's not feeling it. And you know, you can tell that it's not always forced positivity. You know, he is such a positive guy about everything that is thrown at him. And you know, I don't want to bash anyone, but like I believe it was Racer and somebody else was making a video, and they just started bashing him about forced positivity. You know, but if that's how he feels,
I wouldn't call it bashing. Because like I think they were just
joking around.
Yeah, they're just joking. Like
and then the community took it too serious.
But still, if that's how somebody wants to stream, that's how somebody wants to stream. That's how somebody wants to make videos. That's how they want to make videos. Let them do what they want to do. That is, you know, that if they grow a community off that, that's how they grow their community. If people enjoy it, don't change it. Let them be themselves.
Exactly. I feel like the only reason why people started hating on Potter is because he's like, I don't know, he's just a hateable dude. Like, I don't.
I guess you could say he's like easy to hate on, but it's just I couldn't see anybody like being that, like, you know, happy in his streams. I couldn't really hate on him that much, to be honest. Like, I couldn't hate on him. He's so cool in his streams as well to me. Everybody, he treats everybody the same when it's like, no matter if he's had a chatter that has donated to him fucking thousands of dollars or whatever, versus somebody that's new, he always has the same positivity for everyone, and I really like that.
And he doesn't look at what I've noticed is it seems like he doesn't look at badges. He doesn't look at if you're sub to him, he's gonna notice your message first. But like, he doesn't look at badges. He doesn't care about the badges. He doesn't care about the donations. He doesn't care about the subs. He cares about his fan base. He cares about his brand, which you don't see that a lot anymore in the community with a lot of these content creators, I feel.
And that's definitely, I'm very happy that he is the person that is in the position to join FaZe compared to some of the other ones I'm not going to name. But one thing that is also very good about Potter is that he's an OG. Like, he's been here. He used to lead Spacebound with fucking Blaziken back in the day. So this guy has, you know, been here just as long as some of us. Like, I've been in the community for a while. Everyone in here has been in the community. And to think, it's just awesome that somebody that has been here for a while has a chance at joining FaZe. And, you know, you're definitely going to need someone like that to help bring the community back.
Yeah, and that's something that this community definitely needs, is somebody to help bring back the community to its greater values. You know, Black Ops 2 Prime days and MW2 Prime days, MW3 Prime days, you know, that was the best the community has ever been. After you know, personally to me, after BO3, community died.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Even though some of my best moments were in 2018, but
well, I think the community really finalized its death when Red died, though. Like that
was one of the last big teams to just leave.
Yeah. Sure.
And you can just tell, like guys like Rec, you know Rec, he was in Red. I felt bad for him because he grinded a while to join Red, and when he joined, he obviously went to the house, he met all the guys, but then it ended, and he was like, everyone's leaving, but I'm just gonna stay. And he stayed, and I feel like he got done dirty by the fucking Red, you know, people that were running Red. I just feel bad.
Rec, I loved watching Rec.
Rec is really good, yeah.
Like I remember watching his ghost shots. I actually remember, can't think of what map it was, but I remember when he hit a 2-piece off of the one map with the boat. The Sui.
Pirate ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
the Sui. I remember seeing him hit that. I think it's that map.
He played a lot of Black Ops 4 as well.
Yeah, that's my game right there.
I'm not a big fan.
Am I the only Black Ops 4 fan here?
I really like Black Ops 4 sniping. I think it was probably one of the last games for sniping. Well, Cold War has pretty good sniping. But another thing that's also happening in the community that I completely forgot about when we were talking about topics, Synergy. One of the Synergy leads tweeted out that Synergy Chapter 77 is in edit, and it's going to be. And after Synergy Chapter 77 comes out, I think literally like the next day or the next week, there's going to be a recruitment challenge for Synergy that's going to come out. So a recruitment challenge is very, very close. And I'm excited for the recruitment challenge because I personally, Synergy has always been a dream team for me.
Like, Synergy's a great team.
Synergy's a great team, and Synergy is like one of those teams that have like are old and still do trickshotting that didn't like get shit on, to be honest. Like didn't like fall. Like I know they did kick their trickshotting for a while, but that was, and people really got mad at that. But honestly, when they kicked all their trickshotting players, trickshotting was dead. Like it was gone. There was nobody trickshotting.
What year was that?
Last year.
Oh yeah. 2020 was not a fucking good year for the community.
Yeah, like I quit that year.
Well, I mean, it's because when was the last? What was the last game we had a good trickshotting experience for?
Exactly.
Probably BO3. Honestly.
I mean, I haven't hit anything in Vanguard. I haven't hit anything in Cold War.
Well,
besides in the beta, that was the only times that I hit.
Was Black Ops 3 was made before World War II, right?
Yes.
World War II was made after. I don't think World War II is that good of a trick-shotting game.
But people grinded that game.
Sniping-wise, it is a top 5.
World War II is my top 5. It's such a good game. People need to give it more of a chance.
Even though you've only hit marker.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. I hit marker. I was playing with Sean and fucking who else? What's the other guy? Sean Coggeth. I was with and Sean was spectating me, and I went for a fucking shot with the Lee Enfield because at the time I didn't know. I mean, I'm not really a World War II trick shotter. I hit markered and I got laughed at, and that is the saddest thing because dude, I fucking wish that would have connected, but I thought that shit was funny when he posted that shit on Twitter.
The only clips I ever hit on that fucking game was literally only on shipment because that's all I played whenever I did that game. And I know it's a shipment clip, but I still kind of like this clip. It was a fucking no scope triple with the Arasaka to 5-on.
Dude, that's actually fucked. I see people who still use shipment clips in big teams, but Operation Crusader, I don't know if me and Muok watched that. It is a World War II sniping Hodge. Somebody hit something fucked on shipment, but now the standards are so high, you can use a shipment clip, but it has to be fucking insane.
Yeah.
Has to be one of the best.
I actually remember watching that Team Taj, and as soon as we got done watching it, we hop on fucking World War II, and all we played that entire night was Shipment.
Well, yes, and we played a little bit of domination when Muok bodied a fucking quad head like a dumbass. I thought that was funny.
Bodied a quad head.
It was like this. It was like 1 headshot, 2 headshot, 3 headshot. Now I was just sitting there like this, and then like one fades away, and right as it fades away, he gets another one. I'm like, oh my god,
Jesus.
And then I
Yeah, that
bodied the
sucks.
4th, and then
I don't remember if it was
the
maybe a triple head.
yeah. But that was actually on that one weird map. It's like on both sides the build on the 2 side lanes. The buildings are completely blown up. I know I'm describing like 90% of the World War II maps, but they're completely blown up. The middle lane is completely obliterated, and there's the 2
train buses on the end.
rail buses, like the wire rail buses.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about.
What's it called?
Aiken. It was Aiken.
Aiken, yes. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't we know our shit?
And it's crazy because I mean you can see you've seen fucked clips on Aiken, but you don't see them often because Aiken isn't really a played map. Just because
I fucking hate that map.
Exactly. A lot of people hate that map. The spawn system on that map is so weird. You know, I actually died to somebody during that clip attempt because they spawned to my right and I didn't know that.
Yeah, but you know, you have to think that Muok obviously doesn't main World War II sniping, so us being like, holy shit, dude, we're gonna watch this Team Taj and we're gonna fucking hit with some crazy clips. It's like, let's be honest, man. Like, we might hit a 5 on at best, or Mook's better than me at sniping on that game. But like, these kids that are hitting on that shit, I think some of them might be in the ion sniping thing. Those kids are fucking sick. The clips that they hit are fucking incredible. Like, I can't even imagine. Those kids have every fucking map, every spawn, every anything, every, like, it's fucking crazy how good they are, but yeah.
Yeah.
Muok actually, sorry for talking shit. Muok was the first person in the world to hit a car iron sight 5 on. There we go.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I had to hop on Muok's
Our iron sight, that is
Yes.
torture.
Yes. So it was actually on USS Texas. And I technically hit it first, but I never tweeted the clip out because I didn't think somebody was gonna hit it the same night. I was gonna tweet it out the next morning. I wake up and I seen on Twitter, the first thing I seen was somebody posted that they hit the first ever, and I'm like, are you serious? So instead of me tweeting it out and saying, no, technically I hit the first ever and showing the recording time, I just kind of left it alone. But yeah, I hit it with less than 24 hours after it came out, because obviously when World War II came out, they didn't have iron sight on the car, and they didn't have iron sight on any of the snipers. And
Didn't they have iron sight on the car in the beginning?
they did not. They did not.
Really?
They eventually added it though, and as soon as they added it, I started grinding it, and I actually hit it on USS Texas.
which is great. Actually, I used to talk shit about that map is fucking awesome to snipe on, in my opinion.
But
World War II.
It also has the best World War II bounce.
Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You can get on top of the boat.
Shout out to Nately.
There you go.
Wasn't like World War II also the first Call of Duty with Inspect?
No, that was in MWR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. But didn't they come out at the same time?
No, MWR. Yeah, it came out with that.
Yeah, MW. Yeah.
No.
Did MW have Inspect?
Which is also, in my opinion, an underrated game. But sorry, continue.
IW?
IW is
I love IW.
Me and Muok are actually pretty good at sniping on that
Okay,
game.
I don't know if you guys play campaigns. That game has one of the best Call of Duty campaigns of all time.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
It is
I've seen it. I've seen snippets of it. Isn't that the one where you're like in space, or is that
Yeah.
COD Ghost? Okay, yeah.
I think there's
So-
a campaign on COD Ghost.
I highly recommend
I
it.
do want to address this with you real quick, Logan. You are hating on the IW multiplayer right now, but when was the last time you played IW multiplayer?
It was never hating on IW multiplayer.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought. I mean, it kind of seemed like you were. You said you hated it, so.
Nah, I was like, from what I've seen, I don't know. I've never played the game, so I'm not gonna
Oh,
shit talk on
really?
it. From what I've seen and heard, it's just I've never. Only reason why I had that reaction is because I've never heard anybody say IW is underrated.
Oh, really?
It's
Nobody.
very
Wait, really?
underrated.
It is underrated in my opinion. I don't know if
One of the best bounce games too,
but
like next gen was.
speaking, since I dick rided Muok on World War II, I have to dick ride Chiral on what he hit on Infinite Warfare. You know which clip I'm talking about. on
The weirdest fucking spot on terminal for a triple head. Again, fucking ear clip.
Yeah, real the clip. That's an actual fuck clip though. I like and you have the reaction in there as well.
I missed the first shot though, and that kind of ruined it, but not fully. But
Yeah.
we're almost done with the piss bottle.
No,
It's Mountain Dew. Thank you very much.
That's Mountain Dew. What fucking flavor is that?
Regular.
Expired.
What? Wait, what is? It's brown.
homeboy drinking.
No,
Dr.
it just
Pepper.
looks brown.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
What else do we have to talk about?
I think
So
that was all.
we could talk about the parallel team Taj real quick if you guys would like.
We could.
Yeah,
The
I forgot about that.
Parallel Team Touch dropped recently. Their COD side has been pretty quiet for a little bit. Well, I know they have Potter and Sean and all of that, but they haven't like released much Tages or anything. And yeah, they've been very slow on their trickshotting and COD side. But they did recently make a new channel. I don't think it's new, but like they've just started like promoting it and shit.
Yeah.
And it's doing really good. The Parallel Team Taj is like doing, I think, the best that it has, or the best like view and number wise, the best that we've seen in a while.
Mhm.
It only has 1.1k views, but it's also only in a day, so it's pretty quick. I'm hoping for another Parallel cams because they've only made 2 of them.
Oh yes. I remember when Parallel first announced that they were doing a Call of Duty trickshotting thing. They mixed it in with like a Fortnite Team Taj, whatever. But I remember that was like sick as fuck seeing that because
I'm not
Basically.
gonna lie, that the most recent one that they uploaded, I'm not the biggest fan of the edit style.
Yeah, I think they have new editors though, but it's been 3 months since they posted literally anything for their COD side, so I'm very excited to see what they do.
yeah, same here.
It's
I think it's gonna be
definitely
awesome.
it's definitely a turning point for Parallel, and hopefully maybe it'll help revive the community a little.
For sure.
Especially with like players like Sean and Potter. You guys can't forget about NECA.
NECA, yeah, NECA's good. Recon recently announced he's coming back to streaming for maybe the 400th time. But yeah, Recon's a great dude. I really like Recon. I watched some of his streams, not as much as Potter, but every time I went in there, he had a great attitude. Seems like a really good guy. So I'm happy he's coming back. We can definitely need people like that in the community.
For sure. Is that it?
What are you playing right now?
What?
What are you playing right now?
Tell him playing a game.
Yeah.
Sure.
We can
Shouting,
hear
I
the
can't-
button.
Oh shit! Wait, really?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's not
Hey,
super loud.
we're
here.
playing. We're literally in the middle of a trick shotting podcast. So you trick
Trick shotting.
shotting.
I'm on 4x. Sorry, it's hard. Oh, I just got almost hit. 25
shit.
meters.
Oh, shit.
The wall.
Okay, so go ahead and
Just
clip
cut
that,
all that
Dizzy, and we'll actually
I got
throw
it.
that in right
know
here
my-
if you got it.
Yeah, I might have got it. I used the Xbox game bar because my AMD decided it didn't want to record anymore. But yeah,
Here, I got you with something like in really good clipping software.
Yeah.
You can probably end the recording now.
all right. Well, yeah, I had a lot of fun, talking about the shit that has happened in the community. I'm sure everyone here also did. Chiral,
For sure.
Muok, and Logan. So yeah, guys, put in the comments down below what you want us to talk about in the next podcast. Any upcoming things, maybe drop some stuff about your team. We might bring that up on the podcast.
For
Who
sure.
knows? Also,
For sure.
underrated players, add us on Twitter. We'll probably
Sure.
put our Twitters in the description. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It has been Dizzy,
It's been Logan.
It's been Muok.
And Chiral boy.
And peace out. Peace out. Boys.
Later, guys.
Follow me on Twitter.